Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Societal Narcissism. This video is sponsored by contribution from Elijah. Elijah gave a general contribution, which I'll use for this video. You know how I said that these estranged parents get called out and then they start deleting videos? You know, I've had a couple, and I haven't obviously called this woman out because I'm doing the video now. But what happens is these other TikTokers, and I'm not a TikToker, I'm not a fan of the program, they do these things called duets or stitch, where they jump on. That's how I'm finding these, do the stitches, and then it's impossible to find the original video. And then it turns out the original video, what they do is they delete the original video, act like that doesn't exist, and then go on talking shit at all the people who are calling them out. So what I have here is a compilation of a few different people's stitches, so you get the general idea of what this woman is all about. And this woman's Gen X, and this is a problem with Gen X trying to find their childhood in later in life. And I know that's weird coming from a 51-year-old man with a man bun, but it is what it is. I can call myself out a little bit on that as well. So let's get into it.
So this is for all the moms who have young adult kids. 23 years ago, I became a mom. Nobody ever tells you how hard it's going to be when your kids grow up. They're not in your life, or if they are in your life, they're young adults who are disrespectful and just don't feel appreciated or valued. I feel like I was a good mom and did everything I can.
They all feel like they were good moms. And this line, like, nobody tells you how you're going to feel. What, are you kidding me? If you're Gen X, that's all the boomers ever talked about. What are you talking about? Unless you're so selfish and narcissistic yourself, you only hear what you want to hear.
And to show my kids I loved them. Why does this generation of kids just turn their back on their parent? Just so much entitlement these days. And
Entitlement. Well, if you look at her TikTok page, you can see why her children turned their backs on her.
It's just so flippin' heartbreaking. Like, it was so much easier when the kids were little. I love my kids.
Right, because you could rule over them. You could send them to your room or punish them on whatever trumped up charge you wanted. Of course it was. You had authority over them. You had authority, and that's what these estranged parents can't stand. They can't stand the loss of their authority over their children.
But why is it this hard? Where's the respect at for parents and appreciation for all they've done?
The appreciation, the respect. Those are all bullshit words for authority, for loss of authority. That's what these estranged parents are all whining about online at the end of the day. Their loss of their authority.
For you, your entire life. Like, I don't get it.
I wanted to stitch the original creator of that video, but she unsurprisingly went private.
And that's what happens. This is what I'm talking about. So this is how I'm finding some of these people, through other people's stitches. So, move on.
Why does this generation of kids just turn their back on their parents? Like, I would never.
So that video has sparked a huge...
You know, my daughter doesn't talk to me. My son doesn't talk to me. Like, just so much.
Her daughter doesn't talk to her. Her son doesn't talk to her. Okay? Why? Because they got sick of her bullshit. They got sick of her childness. Childness with authority over you. That's what they got sick of.
So this is for all the moms who have young adults. Like, I would never treat my parents the way some of the things have been said to me.
Let's talk about it.
I would never treat my mom like, well, you put up with it. These children don't have to. And you should know better. You should know better as Gen X. Again, she wants the power her parents had, probably her mother had, over her. She's jealous of it. And what she's really complaining about is the loss of her authority over her children.
You know, my daughter doesn't talk to me. My son doesn't talk to me. Like, just so much entitlement these days, and it's just so flippin' heartbreaking.
If your child goes no contact with you, it is 100% your fault.
That's where I'm at. So let's look at her page. Let's look at this woman, okay, whose entire page is about her, her makeup, her partying, her dating, singing. And listen, I'm gonna be very honest. It's something that just makes me cringe. It just so makes me cringe that if you're doing these TikToks where you're singing along to a message, where you're sing taunting somebody, look, this is why I call this program say it's for 14-year-old girls. Because if you're above the age of 19 and you're doing that shit, you're cringe. You're cringe. Let alone if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s doing that shit. It is complete and total cringe. Like everything about her. Yet she got all these videos, yet she deleted the original. She deleted the original. Why? So she can then go and try to play the victim. I'm being bullied. I'm being this. Here's more Gen X drinking. I mean, she just looks ridiculous. She just looks ridiculous. People do better. And I would play some of these, but they all have copyrighted music that she's singing. And like, she's just an absurd person. Just a ridiculously absurd person. Where's one I wanted? There was one I wanted to show here that just really just shows the essence of her. The essence. Oh, here we go. Muting the song. Here she is in her leopard skin bikini in a hot tub singing at I Won't Back Down at her children. And she can't figure out why her children want nothing to do with her. Both her son and her daughter. She's upset over the lack of authority. That's what these estranged parents. And this is a woman who is desperate to hang on to her youth, to hang on, to be some kind of single party girl, won't back down, single Gen X. Like, I mean, just look at the tags. She's trying to be a party girl. And what 23-year-old girl, she said she became a mom 23 years ago, so I don't know if the son is the oldest or the daughter is the oldest. What girl 23 or younger wants their mother acting like this? Look, another one from the hot tub. Like, who wants their mother like this? Another two from the hot tub. At 50 years old, this woman's 50. Filters. Like, she's 50. And she don't get it. She don't get it. And she has the nerve to call her children entitled because they don't want to deal with this. Her daughter doesn't want to be competed with. Her son doesn't want to be embarrassed by his mother like this. Just sad. But again, there's another one who, I mean, this woman has been called out all over TikTok. So, like, they don't like being called out. They don't like the exposure. So they go and they run in there and they hide once they've been exposed. So I'm gonna leave that one here because I wish I could find the full video of her, because I'm sure there'd be a lot more I could do with it. But I still had to get my piece of this because I could see it for what it is. This is a woman who desperately wants authority over her adult children, and she can't have it. And this is what you get, her making an asshole out of herself all over social media. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, Elijah, for the contribution. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with either the Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and email links in the description box below. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. Also, be sure to subscribe to both my channels on Rumble. Follow me on Twitter and Telegram as well. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Societal Narcissism. Take care, everyone.